Your boy's keeping his promise. As you know, consistency is everything in this life. Anyway, I'm not going to yap too much about that. Today, we're doing chest, biceps, shoulders. At least I think that's what I remember what I did in this video. Honestly, my plan for the channel, I want to at least post 3 times a day, 3 times a week. I don't only just want to do stuff like this. I kind of want to switch it up. I don't know if you guys like more like in vlog stuff or you like it when I do like voiceovers. Honestly, you just guys would let me know which one you prefer. Or you want a combination of both. I think personally I should probably give you guys a combination of both. But typically I work out late at night, so it's like I don't know. The things I get too distracted and I wouldn't necessarily focus on the workout per se. So I think that's probably the reason why I haven't really like truly invested into it. But it's definitely something where it's like, oh, okay, I'm not necessarily opposed to doing it. It's just if I do it, I gotta like lock in, like make sure like I'm actually like laser focused into it. Anyway, I'm doing Smith. That's just my thoughts. Smith is like easily the one. Smith is underrated, personally, in my opinion, because there's like variety of ways you can use it. You can use it for your chest, your back, your shoulders, your arms. Honestly, you can really gain a good physique just doing Smith. Personally, I like to do Smith for like. I mean, I used to do it for legs, not so much anymore. But when I first started working out, I used to use it heavy for legs. But I just think Smith is good for your shoulders, your chest. I like Smith more for upper body than lower body. I don't know if that's weird. Granted, like they have safety, so it's a lot easier to do it on a Smith compared to like a barbell. But I feel like, I mean, granted, you're not really training your stabilizer muscles when you do it to Smith. But I feel like it's good to have like a good balance of both. Completely unrelated. I have a tendency saying like and feel a lot. It's a bad habit of mine. It's something I'm trying to work on because I don't want to be like, oh, I'm saying it when I run out of stuff. But it's like I'm just I'm just yapping, and I can really like not do better, but try not to do it too much. Anyway, um, I don't want to be like 3 plates on Smith is a goal because 3 plates on Smith isn't really the same as 315 because we know the bar itself is lighter. But I don't. Maybe I want to hit it one day. Anyway, we're going to shoulders next. So I definitely remember doing chest and shoulders this day. This workout's like 2 weeks old. Honestly, what I really should do is because I send it to my editor, right? So after I send it to him, he splices up the videos. I get it back. Because I don't know if you guys would be interested in just me listening, watching me work out for like 50 minutes, which is one of the reasons I don't just blatantly just off rip do that. But what's it called? I really like Smith for shoulders, honestly. Like if you go, like if I couldn't do dumbbells and I had to pick another variation, I'd definitely pick Smith for sure. Cause I like the stretch. I like how deep I can get, and I can really like push myself. And if I can't really do it, I just gotta just put on the safeties essentially. So I like that also as an option, but I don't know. Long story short, I just think the Smith is underrated. And granted, I don't necessarily have to do my front delt because I feel like it's pretty developed, and I don't want it to like overpower like my side and my rear. Like for example, my physique, I feel like my rear delts are really lacking. That's one thing I need to bring up to the best of my ability. But you know, we all have something we're lacking with. Like I feel like my rear delts, maybe my calves and my forearms, and maybe my lower back too. So I guess that's 4 things. It's not just one thing. But granted, I feel like as time goes on, I'll make sure I'm readjusting these things. So it's not necessarily like I don't know what I'm doing. Completely random. But I'm just oh, someone's holding my camera. That's why. I could just let you guys hear this part, but no, I'm just gonna talk over it. But yeah, I don't really know what I'm doing, honestly. This is more like a vlog. I don't know if you guys would be more interested in top stuff like this. I don't know where I was, but someone else was holding my camera in this instance. Anyway, I don't think they're gonna do it for too long. At least I hope not. If not, then I'm probably just gonna like cut it out of the cut it out the video. But right now, they're yapping about whatever. Only God knows. That shirt actually doesn't look bad. I guess it's the way I edited it, but our shirt's normally lighter than that. But I guess in this case, it doesn't look too bad. But yeah, this is really a yapping session, honestly. Um, I don't know if I'm gonna keep it in the video. I guess it's an experiment at the end of the day, so maybe I'll keep it in the video, low key. But I just I didn't even know I sent him all of this. This wasn't on purpose, to be honest. It just generally wasn't on purpose. Hold on, I'm gonna start cropping some stuff out. Give me a second, guys. So that little intermission, I guess I was going to the bathroom when that happened. But what's it called? We're being stupid and we're playing with a ball. So instead of me working out and doing what's it called? Cable crossovers, I'm being stupid and playing with a ball. But anyway, that's short little intermission. I wasn't there, and I wasn't paying attention honestly I just sent it to him. But if you guys are more interested in stuff like that, by all means, I might consider putting it more into videos. But what's it called? So yeah, this is cable crossovers. My opinion on cable crossovers is really changing because I'm not too sure whether I want to necessarily like have like all three variations in when I start doing them because I think I do upper, lower, mid. I like mid, so I'd always keep that. Upper's cool. Lower, I don't know. I'm just sometimes I be getting conflicted. Like I'm like, there's better ways for me to get a better stretch on it. I'm not saying it's like similar to decline because it's definitely not, but it's just like I'm not too sure to be honest. Like I don't know. As it's still something I'm thinking about generally. Like even now, I'm really thinking about like, is it worth doing all three? Not too sure to be honest. Generally, not too sure. But what's it called? Granted, it works for me. Like I feel like it's definitely helped with my chest development. Not as much as an incline, but still, nonetheless, you need some other accessories besides your major compound movements when you're doing something. So it definitely helps. But I'm really thinking about it now. I'm not too sure if I'm gonna. Oh, because before I used to do 4 sets of it, meaning I do 12 sets of everything on it. But now I went to three, and I'm really thinking about should I be doing all three at this point? And now I'm not. I'm not. I'm really not too sure to be honest, because it's like, mm, I don't know. Like generally thinking, I don't really know, because I'm not like too sure whether it's something where it's like, oh, I should do such and such. Like for example, this is me doing the one where I go down. That's another variation. But at the same time, it's like I'm not gonna say they're bad, but I just feel like I'm wasting a lot of energy doing a lot of it. And you know how like 4 to 8 sets a week is more than enough growth. At least that's what science says. I'm not really a science-based lifter. I'm not really an ego lifter either. I like to like incorporate what I can take from both and use it in my own training. But what's it called? In my experience, you take what works for you and you don't, and you take what doesn't work for you. So, like, you try to incorporate what works best for you, and whatever doesn't work best for you, you don't use it. So, in my case, it's like, I don't want to say I respond well to high volume. I'm getting close. I'm in my third year of training. So, I can't necessarily do the same things I did in my first year. I mean, I can. Let me not say it like that. But I won't, like, respond as well as I did when I first started because, newbie gains. So whatever I do then might not necessarily work now, just because like it's different per se. So I have to like find out new ways of training, or I gotta find a new different variation in order to do something. Like a perfect example is like cable lateral raises, right? So I could do dumbbell, I could do cable, but I gotta really see like which one works better for me. And in this case, it might be what's it called? The cable, just because like I could get a better stretch and just do more reps. But dumbbells aren't a bad alternative. It's just I have to do a bit more of something. Or like when I'm trying to hit my side or my rear delt. Like I feel like I was putting enough pressure, but also your side dumbbells can really like handle a lot of volume. So it's not necessarily like something that like, oh, I can't do it per se, but it's like you just gotta switch it up. This one I was doing the push-up board. I don't know if you guys use TikTok. I'm assuming most people use TikTok, right? So yeah, this is the push-up board I didn't buy it. I have one at home. It's like exactly just like this one. But I'm like, let me do a quick burnout with this. And it was just a good alternative. I try to switch it up because sometimes like what people don't really realize push-ups are a good beginner or ender when you're doing something. So I try to like really just use it more often compared to me just not doing it at all. Especially in like arm days, because like you really use your tricep, and as you know, your triceps are what 2/3 of your arm. So like it's really like I really think like people should spam push-ups, not daily, but at least at the end of your workouts, you should do some push-ups. Like at the end of a chest day, you could do push-ups. At the end of a back day, you could do push-ups, or at the end of a like an arm day especially. At least you should be doing push-ups at least 3 times a week depending on the workout you're doing. Like on this machine, it says chest, back, shoulders, and try. But anyway, that's the end of the video.